lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie and I post a lot of beauty related content here on YouTube. If they're the kind of videos you like to watch, then please hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. In today's video we are finally getting round to reviewing the new Wilderness Beauty Bay palette. Like, I've had this sitting here since it launched. I got it next day delivery and everything, and actually, to be fair, mine did come a bit late. That's probably why I haven't actually reviewed this just yet, because my home's delivery is just, it's crap, okay? It's absolute crap. But just look at this palette. I don't know right now if it is limited edition. I'm hoping it's not. But these palettes from Beauty Bay are absolutely stunning. Look at that. You've got blues, you've got greens, you've got reds, you've got browns, you've got yellows, you've got everything in there, and I am so happy to play with this. I just don't know what I'm doing. Like, just look at that blue right there. That twilight shade is stunning. What do I do? Like, I do want to somehow incorporate this blue here called Ocean, but then it's like a green palette, so I should really go for the greens. I don't know. Let me swatch this bad boy and come back. I also have a few new goodies from Beauty Bay, one of them being a fibre gel for my eyebrows, and like a stupid person, I've already done my eyebrows. Maybe we can test it just quickly. I got the clear one. I was gonna buy like the brown shade, but Carly was like, Liz, go get the clear one, so I took her advice and I got the clear ones. It's gonna be hard. It does look like there's fibres on there. I don't know if you can see that, but let's see. I have put the NYX Can't Stop, is it Can't Stop? The glue. I've put the glue on. I don't know. I feel like it's doing something. I'm not sure what. I like that. Yeah, let's get more fibres. Put it on this eyebrow. I feel like my eyebrows just look that little bit more bushy. And I do have bushy eyebrows, to be fair. But yeah, let me know. What do you think? Did you like the before? Did you like the after? Do you just not like my brows? That's up to you. I'm not going to take it to heart, but let me know. This is the first two rows. That's row number 1, row number 2. And the first shade of the first row is like a skin colour for me. I found that the shimmers in the second row were so much nicer, but they crumbled a bit in the pan. Let me just show you. Can you see these shimmers? Nothing happened, but these two shimmers, they've got like an indent of me like swatching them. So they're definitely different formulas, I feel like, and they're much more pigmented. So yeah, that is the swatches of the first two row. I'm just going to swatch the next two for you. This is the next row swatch. That green, I want to use that. Look at it. It reminds me of like snake skin. These are really nice, but that red pigment there, that is more like a pressed pigment. Like, can you see how it's not as shiny as the rest of them? It's a lovely, lovely shade, but it doesn't, like, when you put your finger in there, it's not as like softly pressed as these ones are. It's more harder pressed, and I feel like it's more harder pressed than the top shimmers as well. I feel like that's a proper pressed in their pigment. So yeah, it isn't like the most shimmery or foily, but it is a nice shade. Like, I do like that shade, and it's got some like gold shimmer particles to it, so I'm really excited to use this. I'm just gonna whack on my Beauty Bay eye base, and then we are just gonna dive straight into this palette. Like, I am proper excited for this. Okay, I look like an egghead, but we're gonna deal with that while I put some colour onto my lid. I still don't know what I'm doing, but hey ho, let's go for it. Let's start off with this shade here called Mint. I've changed brush because I feel like the brush I was using was a bit too stiff. Ah, that's better. I needed a fluffier brush. And look how nice that has turned out. I was using a Jessup 228, and now I'm using the Jessup 227. and the 227 is so much more nicer. Now we've got a Peaches PC10. I love this for blending, and we're going to go in with the shade Forest. These are such nice colours. Now I am going to put the shade Ivy in the outer corner. For this one, I'm going to take the PC22. I love this brush. When I do like a darker outer corner like this, I like to pat the shade into the corner before I actually blend. I don't know if you're meant to do that, but I feel like it just works better before I blend out the edges. And instead of using this brush to blend it out, which I nearly did, I will go in with the previous shade and blend it out. My technique might not be the best, but it's my technique. And I like to go over it a bit. And if that means I have to top up the colour, I will, because I don't mind. I'm just going to quickly like top up all these colours and put some cut crease canvas on, if that's even what it's called, and come back to you. Okay, cut crease is on. I feel like we need to go in with Lime, this shade here. It looks so nice. And then maybe we'll blend it out with a bit of Breeze, because I really want to use that shade too. Alright, so we've got that first shade on Lime. That has gone on so well. It's a bit messy because I want to add on the shade. Let's actually go in with the shade Moss and not this shade. Let's go in with the darker one here and just add that on the outer corner. Moss is more of like a putty feeling one. But yeah, let's go in. And there we have it. I am going to go off camera, just kind of tweak a few bits, and then we'll come back when I'm ready to do the base, because I've got a few more things to do. Okay, for some reason this looks so harsh on camera when it really isn't, so I'm hoping at the end when I put lashes on and I really bring and drag it out to the under my lash line, it doesn't look that harsh. I don't know why it looks so harsh, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, I have a new bronzer to try. This is in the shade Beach. That is the shade there. Opening it up, it looks a little bit kind of warmish tone, but we're going to try it because I cannot find my favourite kind of shade from Beauty Bay. This looks a bit too reddy tone, to be honest, but it is blending quite nicely. I'm not sure about the eyes. I've tried to clean it up just a little bit. I don't know, but the bronzer is really nice. I do like this shade actually, but I've got a new blusher too, so let's try this. Oh, I think this will work. This is like a peachy blusher in the shade Peachy. That is such a nice blusher. It's not too overpowering. Okay, I'm such an idiot. My favourite Beauty Bay highlighter is in my drawer down there and I can't bother to get up, so I'm going to use something kind of similar. I don't know, should we use this? This is Relove in the shade Champagne. Let's see what we can do with these eyes. I feel like I need to go underneath with that shade Ivy. Is it Ivy? Yeah, Ivy that we've got in the outer corner here. Maybe once we drag it along, it will look a bit more clean. Here it looks quite harsh, but I don't know why. It doesn't look harsh off camera. I'm going to lighten it up as well by going in with that shade Mint that we used before. So I'm going to go over the top with that. Okay, I think I fixed the problem as much as I can. So we're going to leave it like this. Oh, I'm not happy. I'm not happy whatsoever. Anywho, lips. Let's do lips. They came out with some new lipsticks, which I shall be swatching soon. Let's try Toast Lip Liner and Beauty Bay Sunset. Okay, I have officially finished. I'm done. I don't care now. This looks better off camera than it does on. I just don't know what's going on. But this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I do think I need to really improve on these blending skills. But other than that, I feel like the palette's really nice. This combo, by the way, is not that Toast lip liner because I found that too pink. I actually ended up using the shade Vintage, and then I put Sunset in the middle, and I feel like it's such a nice shade. But this palette is absolutely gorgeous. I love that there's a shade like a red row in here because I feel like this is like an autumnal palette like I'm gonna go for. I love the greens. This lime green did not work well with a flat brush. So I initially used like a flat brush, but then I had to use this kind of like more fluffier flat brush, and it worked much better. They blended out lovely, like a dream. I need to practice my blending skills because instead of like really like cutting it up here, I've left it to come out a bit more. So I do need a little bit more practice, but I do feel like the palette is lovely. There's different types of shimmers in here. You've got hardly pressed, you've got jelly formula, you've got just your normal metallics in there. So there's a few different formulas to play with in regards to shimmers. There's a lovely gold here, which, wait, I didn't do an inner corner or a brow bone highlight, so we're going to go with this shade here called Fossil. Let's go for this icy shade instead called Ray. It's got like a green undertone to it, which to be honest doesn't make any difference because my inner corners are full of green. It's a very green shade. So it works well if you're doing like a monochromatic green kind of eye look where you want a green undertone under your eye, under your brow bone, but I feel like it just needed something a little bit icier or a little bit more gold. Everything has more of a like a green undertone to it, which is fine. I like that there's this kind of pale shade, but I do wish there was just like that normal gold or normal icy shade to put in the inner corner or the brow bone. But yeah, I did use, let's talk about some of the stuff I have used that I haven't spoken about. So I used my Roxy lashes because I felt like I needed something more dramatic. I used my Roxy liner, and I used the Maybelline Sky High mascara. That is everything. I really hope you did enjoy this video. Please smash it a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.